All right, so I got my juice going. So one thing else I wanted to share with you. So while I was at Disney, I decided I was going to teach myself how to draw. Now, one of the interesting things about that was I'm still very much a Disney fan, but I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it. I bought a couple magazines and stuff like that, and some of those kind of got me into the basics. But I think one of the things that really got me interested in it was character model sheets. So for some of you who don't know what that is, any animation movie or anything like that, especially the ones Disney did back in the 40s and the 50s and stuff like that, the lead artist would sketch out a character model sheet. This is what's gonna, this sort of explained like the fundamentals. What Mickey looked like with just circles and guidelines, what Goofy, Cinderella, like all of these cartoon characters. And the lead artist would break it down because these sheets he would hand out to the other artists. And these other artists would learn that method of drawing. So I figured that would be a good way, right, to learn, to sort of pick it up. So when I sketch, right, that's where I start off at. I start off with just simple shapes. And some of them are really nice. Some of them are pretty nasty, but what's important is to start, get those shapes down. You can look at any drawing you want, all right? When you learn to wire your brain in a way where you can see the shapes that these characters are in, you're no longer trying to rely on the lines that go around the face, just the shape of the whole head. So for some of you cats who like to do anime, right? If the shape is just a square with a little triangle for the chin, that's what you do. And you get those shapes down. Simple cylinder for the neck, simple square for the chest. You're good to go. So what I'm going to do, and I suggest that you guys do this too, go onto Pinterest, look at some of your favorite stuff, create a board, and start collecting. All right, things that you would like to draw, things that you might like to dive into. Okay, and then 6 minutes out of the day, you pick one of those drawings, you pull it up on your screen, and then you just go at it. Try the shapes. Sometimes if you don't want to do that, sometimes if you just want to draw faces or circles or squares, you do that. But you give yourself 6 minutes. All right. I'm probably going to go a little over 6 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and kick that thing into fast forward so we can keep this thing nice and sweet and not go too long. But I'm going to go ahead and hook that up to that guy right up there with the light, and we're going to go ahead and get busy at it. All right, let's go.